Hello everyone, this is Neronium, joined with...
Kamara.
And welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 und Knuckles.
The best Knuckles.
Although we're not starting off with Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Knuckles. Nope, we're starting with Sonic and Tails' playthrough of the game. So, a few things to go over for this project. We're going after everything in terms of all Chaos Emeralds in this run and all Super Emeralds. For the Sonic and Tails playthrough, we will end up getting all of the Super Emeralds after the Knuckles playthrough because I miss one. And it kills me so much that I miss it.
the perfectionist.
It was terrible. But we'll get to that when we get to the next part. The way that this project is split up is the first part is going to be the Sonic 3 portion of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And then the second part is the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game. Same will be holding true for the Knuckles playthrough. And at the same time, we will not, and I repeat, we will not be doing a separate Tails playthrough because he's not too different from Sonic's playthrough. The only difference is that his super form has Flicky Army of Death, and at the same time he doesn't get access to the final zone of the game at all.
Wait, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, no, Tails does not fly through space. He is not allowed.
Okay. I guess he really is the baby mode of the game.
Yeah, he kind of is. He can fly, he can do all that stuff. But since I'm doing Sonic and Tails, I could plug in a second controller and I could end up using Tails to fly to certain areas if I hold up. It's kind of hard when you're one person, and as we'll see, I have to resort to that later in the game.
I mean, I've tried it, like, back in the day.
Also, that's the only perfect we're going to be getting in any of these special stages, because I've done the regular Chaos Emerald stages enough that I know how to do them pretty well and generally know how to get the perfect. But Super Emeralds? Heck no. Like, I am terrible with these Super Emerald stages. Because, so before this playthrough, I had never actually beaten Sonic 3 and Knuckles with all the Super Emeralds. I had only beaten it with a total of 5. Ironically enough, at the end of this playthrough, it'll be a total of 6. And then, once we beat the Knuckles playthrough, it'll be 7.
Haha, finally.
But yeah, this is a game that I had been wanting to do for a while now. Originally, I was going to do it on an original Genesis. Masters, SEGA Mega Drive for UK. But
oh, yeah.
I never really got to it, and then the Mega SG by Analog came out, so I figured, hey, I might as well get that, and then I can do Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which that's actually what we're playing on. We're playing on a Analog Mega SG for this playthrough, which is really great. Upscales the signal to 1080p 60 and keeps it at a 4:3 aspect ratio. The background layout that you're seeing, that we ended up getting with the first Chaos Emerald, as Sonic and Tails dance to the bombing of Angel Island.
As you do.
I actually ended up making this layout, so yay. For once, I didn't make something that looks like complete garbage.
So I'm not going to comment to that last one, but it is a very beautiful layout.
I am not a graphic designer, Kay, by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, that's fair.
Trust me on this. But the way it's split up is each time we get a Chaos Emerald, the layout will fill up. I try to keep it that I can get all the emeralds when I can. When I'm going for the Chaos Emeralds, I always try to get them all before I get to Carnival Night Zone, because I I only know the Super Ring locations for the most part up until Carnival Night. Although I do know where one is in Ice Cap. And as I have discovered in Sonic 3 and Knuckles apparently, because I was still under the impression that it was like Sonic 3, you couldn't get all the Chaos Emeralds in the original just standalone Sonic 3 in Launch Base Zone. I found out in the Knuckles playthrough you can get all the Chaos Emeralds in Launch Base Zone. It's kind of weird. I love these special stages so much. I love this music in general. So
yeah, I really like a lot of like this is the Sonic game I mostly play. I had all like the first 3 regular games. I didn't have and Knuckles, but I grew up with a Mega Drive because that was my dad's console. So Sonic 3 in general was just like my favorite one because it looked the best in my opinion, had the best music, and enjoyed having Tails to play as well.
Yeah, I have to admit, Sonic 2 was my first one. I had all 3 of the games when I was growing up. I got the Sega Genesis from my cousin, and he gave me all of his games once he got a PlayStation 1. And it came with Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and I believe Sonic 3D Blast, which for a while I had lost Sonic 3D Blast.
Shouts to 3D Blast.
Honestly, if you're playing 3D Blast, the only one to really play, I think, is the Saturn version because it's got better music.
Yeah.
But other than that, as a kid, I could not beat any of them, not even 3D Blast, because it's weird. With 2D games, I can't really beat them that easily. Even this game, you'll notice I struggle a bit with. Actually, a lot. But
yeah,
one of the benefits of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic 3 in general, is that it has a save feature built into the cartridge.
God, when that was a flipping innovation.
Well, it jacked up the prices of games because having the batteries in there was expensive, and I'm surprised, like, out of the 2 cartridges that make Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I have the original Sonic 3 still works, sort of. It's starting to go, and it actually, we'll see this when we get to the Sonic and Knuckles episode of the playthrough. I'll comment on it then. But the Sonic and Knuckles one that I had to get a new cartridge of a couple of years ago because the battery had died, and for some odd reason my Genesis had died too, which sucks because that was the original Genesis I grew up with.
I feel you.
I tried connecting it, like, it wouldn't get a signal for most of the games, and it was kind of annoying. And ironically enough, the same thing has happened to my Super Nintendo, which I didn't grow up with the Super Nintendo. That was a gift from my aunt. She gifted me, I remember this. This was during it was either the first or the second Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge playthrough on the channel. My aunt, who lives up the street from me, calls me and says, "Hey, I've got a bunch of old consoles that used to belong to me and your uncle. Do you want them?" And I'm like, "Sure." I got an N64, an NES, and a Super Nintendo that day. Just for free.
Shout out to the flipping Super Nintendo.
And, best of all, the N64 came with a bunch of accessories like the memory cards and an unopened original OEM memory expansion pack.
Ah.
So
I never did get that.
I was actually surprised that it was completely unopened too. And then I ruined the packaging. because I wanted to upgrade the N64's memory so that I could play Majora's Mask.
Damn.
But that
you need something like that for Donkey Kong 64 as well.
Yeah, it's so that Donkey Kong 64 can. That's the whole reason why that memory pack came to be, is because Donkey Kong 64.
Big.
Yeah, too big. Otherwise than that, though, for the most part, I try to keep to the original consoles when I can, and I upscale them with the open source scan converter, although that's going to be changing soon as the RetroTink 5X is coming out, and the day of this recording, it's actually launched. So now I just need to wait for mine to come in the mail.
Aha.
Then I can connect component, composite, and RGB SCART all in one. I hate these worm things because they slow down the game so much. Some people are going to question why I'm not playing Sonic 3 complete. And honestly, it's because I wanted to play the cartridges of these. I had always wanted to beat them with all the Super Emeralds and everything. And I figured best way to do that would be to use the Mega SG to get to that. Now this special stage, I hate this one. This is the special stage that I do the worst on. All the time.
Changed color.
Yeah, the blue spheres, if you connect some of the other Sonic games to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you get an infinite blue sphere mini games.
Aha, honestly, they actually are kind of fun.
Yeah, I do like the blue spheres. Out of all the special stages, these are my favorite blue sphere stages. Are my favorite of the special stages in general. I hate the half pipe. As a kid, I hated the blue spheres because I didn't know circling all the orbs like the way I'm doing right now turns them into rings. I did not know that.
I managed to figure it out through trial and error by accident.
I didn't learn that until I was a teenager, I want to say. So quite a while. And once I was able to do that, everything worked out. And I realized, hey, these special stages are actually a lot of fun. They're not dizzying like the first Sonic game special stages, and they're not frustrating when you have Tails with you like in the second game.
The first game special stages is like psychedelic as hell.
It is. And for some odd reason, they brought them back in their attempt to make Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Because, you know, you need that original Sonic game feeling.
Yeah, because we all asked for that back. Which I guess begs the question, since I'm done with the classic Sonic series besides Sonic CD, when am I going to do Sonic 4? Well, Sonic CD comes first. And I hinted at this in my Discord. I don't like Sonic CD that much.
Yeah. But at least they introduced Metal Sonic.
That's
and at least
fair.
4 has a good theme for Metal Sonic. Well, coincidence.
I will admit, yeah, that like CD, it's nice, but the reason why I don't like it is because of the time travel. Like, if you don't get enough speed and you end up going into the past or the future by accident when you're trying to get the the holographic generators and the time stones, it's just annoying. I hate it.
Yeah, I've not seen or played CD like ever.
See, I never owned a Sega CD, so I never played the original. Apparently the physics are terrible in the original CD.
Tails is just taking the brunt of this.
Yeah, I know. If you just
But
kept
also,
running.
can we talk about this vehicle? Like, I think man should bring that back.
Oh, flying battery?
Yeah, just flipping carpet bombing a place.
To be fair, we kind of sing flying battery in this game.
Fair.
Well, we don't sing it, Eggman sings it.
Of course he does.
Maybe having a giant FU laser firing down at your ship isn't a good idea.
he doesn't always think ahead.
I don't know. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is weird. Like, Sonic 3 in general, Eggman's got all these things that can even counter Super Sonic. And he never brings them back.
Nope. Maybe he just, like, hurt his head.
Maybe.
Or maybe he's going by the logic of... Oh, hold up.
And now for the age-old question. Do you call it Hydro City or Hydrocity?
I've always called it Hydro City.
Okay, so I'm a Hydrocity person.
Okay.
If
Don't
only...
worry, so we have one for everyone.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason why I call it that is because I think it sounds cooler than Hydro City.
Honestly, yeah. And it sounds more like it means something, because it's not really much of a city. It's just like it looks like a temple, if anything.
Yeah.
Also, it sounds more Sonic in general.
It
like,
does.
You know, that kind of old 90s radical type lingo.
I think that's what I was going based off of.
Totally Hydrocity, man.
Totally.
Speaking of which, this is like one of my favorite Sonic songs, just period.
Oh, you love this?
I know most people like Act 2, or like, is that Act 2? Yeah, Act 2. I prefer Act 1.
Honestly, yeah, I have to agree. I think I like Act 1 more than Act 2. Have you heard the Mania rendition of it?
I have, but I can't remember it. But I do remember, like, the Mania just had, like, some fantastic versions of the old songs, like Chemical Plant Zone and that.
Yeah, T-Lopes does an amazing job with the game soundtrack. So here's me trying to find special rings right now. That's why things are like this. Also, I'm trying to find another... Plus, also, I'm trying to get another bubble shield because I love the shield mechanic that they added into this game.
Yes, that was another thing I really liked when I played this. I liked how they all had their own little thing that affected mobility and all that.
Yeah. Like, Sonic's the only one who can use them, like the shield powers, but everyone can get the shields is the best part.
I mean, Sonic needed something unique about him. He was the main character.
That's fair enough. Well, he's got the instant attack.
The what now?
The instant attack. When you hit the jump button the second time, you do the little circly thing, because you can damage enemies with that.
I did not know that. I
Yeah.
thought that only did something if you had the magnetic one.
No.
Okay.
It's
That was cheap.
yeah, that was. I hate it when that happens. So I completely missed the Chaos Emerald ring because it was right there. And hello, Tails, you gonna hit that enemy? No? Okay.
He was still doing his swim animation, fun enough.
I know.
So I believe this boss is the furthest I've ever gotten in any of the first 3 Sonic games.
Really?
Yeah, I could not do the second level of any other Sonic level.
Interesting. I'm trying to get out, but I keep hitting the sign.
You're trying to breathe.
I also...
Man, the Mega Drive really looks good.
Well, that's because the Mega SG, what it does, it simulates basically if you're connecting with an RGB SCART cable connection. Because the Genesis / Mega Drive had the best looking RGB signal out of every classic console, I think. Like,
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, I recommend watching My Life in Gaming. They do a really good RGB masterclass series on like scalers you can use and everything for the classic consoles. They do one for every console pretty much that's not HDMI connection.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's a really good time sink. That's how I found out that's how I kind of became the videophile I am now when it comes to resolution and everything.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that stuff mostly goes over my head.
They explain it pretty well and in depth, and they explain it in every episode, so you never have to worry.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
And you get like cool options on how to do things like Game Boy stuff, different scalers, all that. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog games, they always looked really good on the Genesis. But with RGB, you get it as smooth and clean as this. Because this is basically 240p upscaled to 1080p, which is a high integer scale. I'm trying to avoid those piranhas because those things, unless you spin dash, you can't get them off. You can't jump at all.
Oh, yeah, I remember them now.
Right? Moving blocks. A mechanic that only shows up technically in one other stage in the game, and that's flying battery.
Ah, because... Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
So overall, I take it you've heard the music for the rest of the Sonic game, but after Hydro City, Hydrocity, Act 2, you've not seen the stages, have you?
Not properly, no. I've only seen like maybe snippets here and there.
Interesting. This will be interesting.
Yeah. It'll be a new experience.
I'm trying to fly. Come on.
Yeah, I remember the fans. It's like...
Now, if I remember correctly, I spent way too long on this portion, right here, close to this part, because there's 2 Chaos Emerald special stage rings near here. And I can't get to one because I don't get enough speed, so I keep trying to get enough speed.
Who put the thing that speeds Sonic up in here? Like, if Eggman put that there, he made a big mistake.
No, people are saying that it... Because remember, if you... Angel Island's inside the Sonic Adventure series, people are saying like, oh, Hydro City was built by the Echidna tribe and all that.
Oh yeah, because they're fast too. Even if not maybe as fast as Sonic, they're still pretty damn fast.
Let's grab them Chaos Emeralds. I think this is the one where I screw up and I panic.
Oh yeah.
I think so. I don't entirely remember.
Yeah. It will be fun to find out.
Trust me, when you screw up in one of these special stages and you're going at Mach 3, you panic.
Yeah, because you go too fast beyond reaction speed.
I should also mention that I was technically using a broken controller.
Jesus. Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
I don't mean to. I didn't find out the controller was busted until Lava Reef.
The challenge one, everyone.
I hate it. Because, like, I keep all my Genesis controllers in the same area, and I don't label them whenever I am, like, whenever they're broken. I don't label them like I should.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I ever did, but I always, like, they weren't always in the best condition, so I recognize them based on their, like, unique scratches or whatever they got on them.
I guess I could have done it that way, but this one looked like a brand new controller, and I'm like, oh, okay, this must be one of my replacement controllers. And it worked for a while, but it was actually the left... Was it the left or was it the down button on the D-pad that's actually kind of messed up. So I couldn't, like, move as smoothly as I could. And then I switched to a different controller later in Lava Reef because I was trying to get all of the Super Emeralds and I needed a second controller. And that one worked perfectly fine.
Oh, you used the wrong controller here, boys.
And I can still beat the game, pretty much. Took me a while, but I can still beat the game. Thank God I got the last ring before the shark torpedo hit me. Otherwise, I'd have cried.
That would have been so sad.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah, no, this game does seem to, like, sometimes get you with, like, cheap hits.
It does. The game also likes to crush kill you.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Like Tails.
Tail just gets all of the abuse when you don't play him.
Yeah, he does. But he's invincible. And, as we mentioned, if you plug in the second controller, that second player can control him, which I did not know. Until...
That's true for the second game as well, right?
I think it is.
Because I vaguely remember when I first played, I think, Sonic 2 with at a friend's house, and I played as Tails through that. I think. I'm not too sure.
I know Tails couldn't grab Sonic, and here's me trying to get up there because I'm like, no, there's a special ring up there. I want it. So now we're gonna spend like another 2 minutes right here just trying to get back up there. Because one thing that the classic Sonic games are really good with, it's momentum and physics.
Yeah, I really like that. That's like always the funnest part of the game. It's just like going up ramps.
Yeah. Well, now I won't drown.
Thank goodness. Bubble Shield is the best shield.
It is. I will say, though, out of all the aquatic-themed levels, this is not my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Aquatic Ruin from Sonic 2 is.
Okay, yeah.
I love Aquatic Ruin Zone. Like, I just love it.
Yeah, I remember from LP of that.
Yep. Even though I never got all the Chaos Emeralds, but that was because, one, Special Stage 7 sucks.
And it's not canonical.
True, it's also not canon. No, it technically is canon.
Is it?
Yeah, because you started.
Starts.
Yeah, you started Supersonic in this game.
I think I got mixed up with the timeline where Tails dies.
Yeah, that one's Sonic 2 on the Game Gear.
That's the Game Gear.
I need to get more Game Gear games.
Wait, what ones do you think now?
So I decided to give up. Because I realized I was running out of time.
I don't remember Knuckles' theme being so Japanese sounding.
It's because they changed it. Meanwhile, sorry, Eggman, bonus stage.
What on earth is this? I don't think I've ever seen this.
Yeah, there's 3 bonus stages in Sonic 3.
Oh, it's a pinball thing, but it's... Huh. That don't seem fun at all.
Yeah, that one's one of the least fun ones. So I hate this boss just trying to hit him.
Oh, I remember this. I actually got this far. I'm surprised.
It's actually, this boss is worse with Knuckles.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because when you fly up from the bombs, which because I'm trying to fly up with the bombs to do that. The problem is with Knuckles, he infinitely flies.
Oh, he can't get down.
Yeah. And we're running out of time.
Oh yeah, time.
I'm not the fastest at Sonic games. There's two types of Sonic players. The ones that go fast and the ones that like to explore. I like to explore.
Same. I bought the whole game. I want to see the whole game.
See what I'm
This
trying.
is a really good theme, though.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite of the classic Eggman main boss themes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so catchy. Shoutouts to Michael Jackson.
Indeed. I forgot you made this the soundtrack for this game.
All right, we're gonna time out. We're gonna time out, and we beat him with 3 seconds left.
I love it.
All right, so now on to the third act. Marble Garden. The very
No related to Marble Hill.
Nope.
Which is sad because that's like my second favorite Sonic theme.
You like Marble Hill?
The music-wise, not the stage itself. Or the
I
level
was
itself.
about to say.
The level itself is terrible. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this far. It looks real nice though.
It is. There's a lot of spike balls though.
Okay.
Technically, I already missed a super ring too. Also, there's fake spikes that bounce you, and they're annoying. I hate them. I just want to go super.
Just gonna go duper.
No, duper's when I get hypersonic. Super is when I get regular supersonic. There's a difference.
It's a scientific classification of super forms.
Yes. How do you go beyond super? You go duper.
Is there a third form?
Nuclear.
Oh god.
Only capable in Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. Where you could be supersonic, have a shield, and be invincible.
Oh yeah.
Thus, Nuclear Sonic was born.
And that explains why we'll never see him again.
Yup. Well, we never see Hyper again either.
Oh yeah, that's true, because technically they don't exist.
Yeah. Which
So
sucks.
since they've separated classic Sonic and modern Sonic, maybe they can bring it back in classic type game. You know, in Mania 2, which should 100% exist.
No, because in Mania, they show Hidden Palace Zone.
Ah.
And they show all the Super Emeralds all, like, destroyed and decrepit.
That's sad.
It is.
How can you destroy the Super Emeralds?
I mean, you can apparently shatter the Master Emerald. It happens twice.
Oh yeah, you can. Knuckles just straight up did it the second time.
Yeah, he did. Spinning
I
top.
was actually thinking that maybe, like, I thought at first as a joke that you could have a Knuckles game that is literally just the treasure hunting stuff from SA1 and 2. But then I thought actually you could make a proper collectathon out of Knuckles in that way.
Yeah, you could. That would actually be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Knuckles game when?
Maybe.
That's not Knuckles Chaotic.
Sorry, you only get one, Knuckles. There's a lot of spikes in Marble Garden.
Yeah. Ah. Why are they set up? Did Eggman set them up, or are they natural?
I don't know. The lines kind of blur. between what Eggman's done and what is natural on the island. Like, I think the spikes in this case are natural. Obviously, the badniks aren't.
Because it's like a temple kind of thing. So it's like a temple's defense. Ooh, hello, secret zone.
Yep. Let's get blue spheres.
I like how you didn't go for the ones you just turned around.
It's because when you're going fast and you have to turn it.
That is fair.
And I would like to remind you, I am using a broken controller and don't realize it. So I'm already acclimated to how fast I can turn. And I'm turning with a delay. Luckily, I'm not playing based off my capture card, because I would have added like a few seconds of lag.
Yeah, there are probably some games you shouldn't do that for.
Well, depending on the capture card, you can.
Oh, yeah.
But some games, no. Like, never. Sonic is one of them.
Yeah.
Well, classic Sonic is one of them.
Because it's all about that speed.
Speed and precision in special stages. And here are the last 4.
Aha.
The red emerald, my favorite. It's cherry.
I like the red emerald as well. That's my favorite.
I like the red emerald the most, and then there's the orange emerald that I'm like, oh, you're not canon.
Poor orange emerald. It changes color. Where did it change to? What color does it replace?
Let me look at them real quick. Because I think the light blue emerald is one of the ones. I know the pink emerald becomes purple.
The pink emerald just, gets a bit darker.
Yeah, the pink emerald gets darker. And then the orange emerald... Is it the orange emerald? I think the orange emerald becomes red. What? Which one is it? I'd have to look at the actual Chaos Emeralds.
We just wait until we get the last one.
Well, no, because these are the Sonic 3 Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, but then we'll know which emerald's missing.
Fair enough.
Unless you don't remember.
I'm actually drawing a blank. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since the Chaos Emeralds were actually important to a Sonic game.
It's true.
Which I don't mind that being the case.
It's fair. I'm okay with them being just like a little extra hidden mechanic that you can get to get like a secret super form.
Yeah, that's what I liked about Colors.
Yeah.
Because this was the game that made it that you had to get the Chaos Emeralds to get the true, to get to the final zone.
Yeah, and they brought it back in Heroes, I think, out of the only 3D games.
Yeah.
So you had to get the emeralds.
Yeah, but in Heroes, it's
I never beat Heroes.
Heroes, it's a lot worse because you have to, do a bunch of stuff. So, let us get the last Chaos Emerald. This one's actually surprisingly one of the easier special stages. You just gotta know where the blue spheres are, but this is also the one where I tend.
Risky.
Yeah, I know that was very risky. I normally don't like jumping over. Like right there, I'm like, oh no, did I just screw this up? I'm like, okay, there we go, we got a path. But I think this is the one where I lose track of some of them, and I'm like, where are they?
Oh, we just go
yeah,
searching. Oh no!
There we go. I failed. I failed-ed.
Damn, is that our first one we failed?
Yep.
Damn, shout out to our first failure.
There will be more.
To succeed, we must first fail.
Trust me, there will be a lot more with the Super Emeralds. A lot more.
Mhm. I can imagine.
I get most of the rings in the game, K, and there's only 7 Super Emeralds.
Oh.
I am not good at the Super Emerald stages because I don't. It had been so long since I played.
Vital.
And I had never gotten all of them before. I'd only gotten 5.
You really have to wonder why that thing retracts its spikes. It has no reason to.
It has no reason to. It's like, I feel like dying today.
The addition of the fruit trees is really nice.
Yeah, I really like that. I love the backgrounds and the parallax scrolling that goes with the stage.
The SNES, the Super Nintendo, had like Donkey Kong as this is the most beautiful game on the SNES, and it just basically looks like a slightly cheaper version of this. It does a 3D effect pretty well, but this Mega Drive is clearly the superior console at the time.
Blast processing.
It does help that it came out later, I guess, but still.
Well, I mean, it was only a year.
Yeah, I guess.
Like it was only a year difference, so.
You know, developed at the same time.
More or less. I mean, the Master System was already out for a while.
Uh-huh. How well did the Master System do?
Terrible in the United States, really well in European countries. Especially the UK.
Sense.
That's why Sega is still really big in the UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't find out about the Wii Virtual Console though.
Oh, you didn't know that the Master System existed?
Nope. I did buy one game off it. I bought Phantasy Star before I found out it was a popular MMO.
Oh.
So it's wait, there's more Phantasy Star? Oh, it's nothing like the one I played, which is basically just like an Earthbound type game.
Yeah.
It's really good, minus the random encounter rate being extreme.
I don't know what was with Sega RPGs in that, because Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast, holy cow. I love that game. I love it to death. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time, but the encounter rate is way too high.
That's just a hard spot for like old RPGs to figure out the perfect balance.
I get that, but then they ported it to the GameCube and lowered the rate.
Exactly the same.
It's not exactly the same. They lowered the rate, but it's still way too much.
Well, like honestly, I do kind of like random encounters as a concept, but they're a bit too hard to do right. So I do think RPGs should shift in general towards, which they are, to like more like field encounters.
Yeah,
like so far Pokemon's the only thing I can think of that does it right.
No, Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 12, the enemies show up on the field. Like, you will actually see them, and you can choose to fight them or not.
Oh, okay.
Or you can flee from battle by holding a button, and you'll put you in a fleeing status so you won't automatically attack enemies.
Oh, I like that.
Like, Final Fantasy 12 did it really well, and it's what Xenoblade would end up using.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I know Xenoblade, so I can equate that to something I know.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 12 sometimes is called Proto Xenoblade for some of the gameplay mechanics.
Oh, that's cool.
You can get it on the
play
Switch.
Me some Proto Xenoblade.
It's my favorite Final Fantasy. I recommend it.
Was that technically a boss?
Yes.
Okay. It seemed easier than the one boss.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Alright, now for the rings.
It's a cool concept, though.
Lift me.
The other games didn't have new music for the second act, did they?
No, they did not.
Yeah. I'm quite liking it. Because it's the same song, but slightly different. Oh, hello, Eggman.
Yep, and that's a trend that would stick with classic Sonic for a while.
Yeah, I like it, where you get a hint of the boss. Also, I do like how it's being played for like a split second.
Alright, and now let us go on the toppy top, which is funny because this top shows up in Sky Sanctuary Zone in Sonic Generations, but it's only in it's only in
This level.
yeah.
You know, you have to get like the best mechanic from Sonic 3 in that game. Apparently, this is the best one.
I still think that Sega really screwed up with Generations, just in terms of no DLC.
Yes, 100%. Like that's where it could have got like some of just things in, like from the non-main series, or just like second levels from the main series.
I wanted, like, when people think of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I honestly don't think Sky Sanctuary is the first stage they would think of.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Anger, then it's gonna be Carnival Night Zone because of the barrel. If it's if it's anything else, though, I think it would be Ice Cap.
Yeah, that's the one I like know from because people speak of it a lot. It's one of the more common ones. That and Hydro City tend to get mentioned a lot.
Yeah, and plus also we already. Yeah, actually, Hydrocity would be good.
I mean, the added bit of the water mechanics where you're being pushing the current in the Sonic Heroes level of all things, because it's the closest thing they had to a water level.
Well, no, and chemical plant.
Oh yeah, chemical plants don't exist. But you couldn't have added that to a game before. It had to be after. Or they could have actually done it in Modern Sonic, but you know.
God,
there's a lot of things they could have done.
Yeah. Like, I love Generations. It's a great game, but that's like the biggest...
It's wasted potential.
Yeah, that was wasted potential. Like, that would have been perfect. Heck, I would have even liked Sky Troops from Sonic... Oh, there I go.
Oh, what was that you drowned in?
Oil.
Oh, how was that oil here? I mean, I get like it's like long, ancient, and dead, but it's just out on the surface.
Don't worry about it.
Unless that's how this thing flies. Maybe it's oil. Maybe it's
oil. It's an oil-based machine. I guess that works.
Oh, the real reason why the echidna went extinct was they destroyed their own climate.
It wasn't chaos. Chaos is just a metaphor for global warming.
He does flood the world. So,
that was cheap.
That's funny. But also, yeah, you just got bumped.
That's the one thing I don't like about certain classic games. Knockback. If you've played any Castlevania game, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that is the worst thing when you get bumped away and like you don't have like any immunity type thing or like I'm forgetting the term. Hit stun? No.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's hit stun. You have to admit though, for like a 1994 game, because both Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles came out in 94.
Mm-hmm.
Like the amount of effort and technology put into this is staggering.
Uh-huh.
See, that's why I wanted to come down here. Okay, this time
game is 2 years older than me.
This game is as old as me. Oh, I screwed up.
Yeah, no, that was unfortunate because you accidentally missed one. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
The only way you could have saved that is if you went to that one last. And like you had to go back to it.
Yep.
Or maybe some wicked jumps, but yeah, I wouldn't trust that personally.
It is possible. There's people who do those stages backwards.
God, some people are crazy.
That's the scariest shit ever. Hit one of the springs. Okay, I guess I'm walking backwards. Next thing you know, oh dear lord, I'm walking backwards.
I can't see where I'm going. Don't think, feel.
Don't think, feel. Feel for blue spheres. Not this time, Top.
Look at little crickets. Eggman had a lot more creativity in his designs back in the day.
Yeah, which is why...
I think he went for efficiency now.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I like when they design the egg ponds to be...
I like the egg pawns a lot as well.
Egg ponds are his best creation besides regular badniks. Because egg ponds because egg ponds are so expressive and like to dress up in different clothing.
They are. They're adorable.
They are. I love them.
He doesn't use them anymore, does he? Like he has like new things.
Forces, he had the like militarized mass-produced egg ponds where they're not personable at all. They're just like regular generic robots.
Didn't they also have them in Unleashed, or am I just mixing up the flipping boost mechanics?
No, the Unleashed had like some like knockoff sort of looking one. I forget what it was.
Okay.
I forget what they're called.
He temporarily lost the rights for the egg pawns.
Eggman Industries was renewing the copyright. It's just like what happens with the Transformers copyrights when it comes to certain character names. Looking at you, Jetfire. Or I mean Skyfire. That's a huge... That was a huge legal nightmare for Hasbro.
Yeah, flipping copyright just like baffles me.
Ow. The tails just spawns in. But yeah, copyright is ridiculous.
It is a thing that exists.
It is
for better or for worse.
Yes. Usually when Disney's involved, it's for worse.
Or any big company for that matter.
No, Disney is one of the worst. Oh, what's
Disney
this?
and, like, music companies.
Oh yeah, definitely. Disney. Hey, that's a lovely public domain, franchise you have there. Be a shame if we made a property off of it, and then next thing you know, it's now permanently going to be associated with our brand, even though it's public domain. Hey, that's a nice holiday you have there. Would love to copyright it.
I know, it's like freaking taking shit. Or like just with like to the extent that they could see a kid's drawing in a school of Mickey Mouse and go nuts over it.
Yep.
Oh
no, the audio got desynced a bit.
Oh no.
This was actually a huge problem with me during editing. There was a lot of audio issues that I had to fix. It'll fix itself, no worries. I just thought I had caught all of them. But then again, this was a very large file.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. There are definitely worse instances of it happening.
Yeah, because everything's a second off. It'll fix itself once it gets into a special stage. Because I found out the special stages were actually what was causing it to desync.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it because it had to load some like special like a Sonic special like sprite for it or something?
I don't know. It was something with my capture card in that.
It couldn't handle the psychedelic feel.
Couldn't handle the blue spheres.
It had just as much of a nightmare from it as you. How the hell are you meant to do this? This looks so awkward.
It is. And guess what? There's nothing in here. So I'm
Oh
sad.
my lord, it was a trick. So it was clearly meant to come from there, not like go towards it.
Yeah. That's the thing where I get confused in these stages.
I mean, that's a valid confusion. Also, oil is a lot thicker than I thought it'd be.
Thicker than water. So, let's try again.
This time with style.
Still doing that risk.
To be fair, sometimes you just can't get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume the red ones count it. Like when it turns, like when you're trying to do a perfect square.
Yeah, that's what can throw you off. That's what throws me off in one. Oh god, I'm going backwards.
Oh no.
That's what throws me off in certain areas. Okay, I'm like, okay, I can go around because I'm close.
I know, you can see the flipping decision making.
And now we get to the scary part.
Oh god, where are we? It's so fast.
And there we go. With that, that's all the Chaos Emeralds.
I noticed the Chaos Emeralds don't look like they're diamond shaped in this. They're like, yeah, more spherical, I guess, but not right.
Yeah, I can now be super.
That's just like barely cyan. I would have thought that was meant to be white if I didn't see the white right there.
Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't look cyan at all. I need to find out where the desync was because I thought I had fixed this. What sucks is since we're listening to the audio, it's gonna show up in the recording. Either way.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's fine. It resyncs itself. I know it does.
It's not the worst anyway. Just seeing Tails trying to follow you.
Tails like, Sonic, I can't keep up.
That's why his whole character arc is him racing Sonic.
Yes. And then
Hey,
Sega
hey, hey.
has him go through the same character arc
Same
in
character
the second game.
To be fair, what else are you going to do with him?
I guess. They could have done something.
I mean, they could have. They also could have maybe have done nothing, because it's not like Sonic and Knuckles had their character arc, really. They didn't grow.
Fair enough. They didn't grow. They
It's
didn't
mainly
get
about
challenged.
Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow and his 3-game arc.
Well, to be fair, that was meant to be his only game.
True.
And then the edgy boy blew up super hard.
Because he's edgy. Edgy the Hedgy.
Who knew Sonic fans were such edgelords at heart?
Cold Steel. That is all. Time to go gambling. I realize this because I'm like, I'm close. I can become super.
Haha!
My rings!
Oh no, Eggman stole her.
To fund his empire.
Before his symbol was just his face.
boop, boop. I had 2
I
rings.
just noticed this song's a remix.
Yep.
I always like that in games. Just use the same song but change it. Like Mario does with like a bunch of its older games.
Yeah. I went in with 30 rings. I came out with less.
Oh god. You were taken for a ride. Don't gamble, kids.
Don't gamble. It's bad for you. Right, now to fight the boss, which is a very weird boss in this one.
This is new territory to me.
Yep. Get as many hits as you can right now.
Oh.
Because he destroys Marble Garden.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Shouts to Tails. How do you do this when you're both of your Tails? Oh no, both like one of you gets plays Tails.
I don't know.
And why can he not do this regularly? Why is this the only instance?
I died.
Where did you find this? Oh, that's sad.
Where did you find the strength?
Yeah. Is it just the adrenaline of the moment?
Probably. Evil Badnik Springs. It's one thing to be spikes, which you're gonna avoid anyway, but it's another thing to be a spike that shoots things.
I know. What's weird is the spike isn't sharp enough though. It's like its whole purpose is to flipping trick you into... Well, not trick you, like if you hit it, you bounce into something else. But at that point, it might as well be the spikes itself.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of this one indie game that was like meant to be a platformer, but it's everything you typically... like everything's reversed, so the coins hurt you, but the spikes are fine to walk on.
That sounds interesting, but super confusing.
Yeah, like that's its whole idea, is to like unlearn everything you know about like regular side scrollers.
Is it on Steam or?
I have no idea if it's even was finished.
Oh, okay, it's one of those kind of indie games.
I believe I know it because Grentalfloss made this music for it, and he advertised that on like his channel.
Makes sense.
Because he did something that had like a Donkey Kong type sound to it, you know, it was the swing and all that.
Tails, no, I need you.
Don't get hurt, Tails. Can he just hurt Tails by himself, but not you?
Yeah.
So do you just drop?
Yeah, you just drop. There we go. So, free the flickies. At least they're all flying, because if they weren't, they'd be falling to their death.
you should have filled them with entirely non-birds.
So, now it's time for Carnival Night Zone.
Oh yeah, this song, I heard this recently, it's all good.
Yeah, this song's nice. Have you ever heard the beta version?
I have not.
It's weird.
I'll have to look that up after this.
I'll link it to you, because, it just sounds weird.
Yeah. Honestly, like a circus type themes are always kind of weird. To be fair, I'm not actually a fan of like circus things.
Same.
The aesthetic isn't fun to me. How this song isn't like what it's like referencing isn't. like that good to me. That being said, this is like a flipping bopping remix.
Yeah. There's also got some interesting glitches in this stage if you watch glitch videos.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. There's so much going on visually that it probably messes the game up.
No, not even graphical glitches. I mean like just full-on glitches.
Oh.
For example, you can... What is it called? You can... God, I'm drawing a blank.
I keep thinking of squares in the background of platforms.
Oh, yeah. They're not. They're part of the decoration.
That's deceptive as hell.
It is. I'm trying to get as many rings as I can because I want to go super.
Oh, duper. Oh, sorry, yeah, just regular super, I guess.
Yeah, it's just regular super. We'll go duper eventually. So these orbs right here, you can actually get the physics on them and stay with the physics that they give you throughout the entire stage if you don't jump.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, I'm almost there to be getting my super. I'm getting super excited, pun entirely intended, because I can show off Super Sonic. And as we're gonna see, there it is. So I'm like, okay, I'm invincible.
Does invincibility take away your shield?
Yes.
God, that's terrifying.
Down. And then it comes back once you're back.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just gotta go super. Behold, I am super.
Man, that's one spike is real huge.
Yep. And whenever you get special rings now, once you're super, you will always get life. Not a life, you'll get 50 rings.
That's
so you
good
can...
because you need rings.
Yep. Having Supersonic and an electric shield is actually the best combination you could do. Because the electric shield's properties still go off.
Oh, that's good. Oh, hey, it's Tetris. We're standing on columns, actually.
He's actually going to destroy all the platforms if you're not careful. So that's why you gotta kill him.
Don't worry, we're super.
Well, not anymore. Having fun there, Tails.
He's jumping for joy.
And there we go. Now for the annoying part of the stage, where the stage gets flooded and everything gets bad.
That sounds terrible. Just add water to anything.
Yeah. See, look, I barely tapped the water and I lost my electric shield.
Yeah, Bubble Shield is the best shield because it gets the unfair advantage of being
the only one
good
that
in
actually,
water.
yeah, the only
But it's
shield.
not just good in water. It is a necessity for water because it allows you internally.
Yeah.
Somehow.
somehow. And now it is gone. Super Sonic can drown.
We hardly meet. Yeah. The ultimate life form. Well, even though he's technically a shadow, but the ultimate life form taken down by flipping water.
The theory that Sirvartan has is that it's because your lungs are technically filling with something, since while you're in space, you're in a vacuum.
So does Sonic not breathe like through his mouth? Does he just absorb air through, like, absorb it through his skin?
He's super. Don't worry about it.
It's like he's basically like a saltwater or freshwater fish in the wrong type of water. He just like gets poisoned by it.
Yeah, sure.
And either dries up or gets too much, or like loses all its salt.
So much salt. Tails is messing with the jump on this.
Sounds like he's doing his job.
On the bright side, at least in this game, you can trigger the supersonic transformation by hitting the A button again. Unlike Sonic 2, where the moment you jumped, you were supersonic.
Yeah, that ain't fun. You want to save it.
Meanwhile, Barrel hit up and down. It trapped me in a pit.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Hopefully you fly.
No, I can't.
Oh, you trapped.
Yeah, I'm trapped. This is the pit 2.0.
Oh, this is terrible. This is straight up just meant to be like a flipping bottomless pit, but it's not bottomless.
I think there's a path right down below right here, but the problem is I can't get to it because I'm super.
You're gonna have to like try and flip in. Oh, you die instantly. I thought you'd be left with like invincibility frames.
No.
That wasn't very nice of it.
Sonic 3. Sometimes it's unfair.
It's a...
Okay, now don't mess with the jumps, Tails.
Was that mess with the jumps? Okay.
Yeah, Tails can mess with the jumps. I love how I ignore the obvious, I think, super ring that's in there.
What is this platform?
It's a balloon.
Oh, okay. I always like these little extra rooms that this game had.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Ooh.
Don't
You
worry.
almost lost your bubble.
Don't worry, I have enough rings to go super. See? I lost my shield, so it's time to go super.
That is good. I like that. Like when once you lose your flipping your safeguard, you just unleash.
Sonic is unleashed. Meanwhile, here's Knuckles deciding, I'm gonna turn off the power.
He ain't chuckling. He's full on laughing.
I love how Sonic
Also-
looks green.
Oh. Yeah.
You were saying?
It's like flipping Manic from Sonic Underground.
Oh god.
No, what was I saying? I can't remember.
It'll come back to you.
There was something about Knuckles. I know that much.
That he wasn't.
Was it
chuckling?
about Knuckles? No, I said. I'm not sure anymore. I doubt everything.
It'll come to you.
I know. Just hopefully it will come to me in time. Because sometimes it just comes like a couple days later. It's like, oh, that was it.
I hate it when that happens.
I know. But it stops being relevant.
It's like, yeah, this would have been nice to remember a few days ago.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Why is there a flipping this brightly colored carnival? Like it's still with functioning lights on this ancient island.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if Eggman just made this whole thing because he always wanted Eggman, man.
Yeah, he
This is
loved.
like the closest he would get.
At least until Unleashed.
Well, yeah, this Eggman's youngling, relatively speaking.
That's fair.
Was Sonic's age ever stated for the classic games?
I don't
Don't
know.
tell me he's the same age.
He should be the same age, I think.
God, how many years can go by before this guy goes up in age?
That's the joke.
Because I would probably go with, based on the fact he does look a little bit younger, like babyish, there compared to modern Sonic, I'd say that he was probably 10 or something. So he's like 5 years younger.
It probably says in the manual. Unfortunately, I don't have actually the manuals for.
I miss manuals.
I do too. Especially in Switch cases, because oh my god, Switch cases are so dull.
Yeah. Like, that was one of my favorite things when I first got a game. It was like reading through the flipping manual.
Yeah, manuals were cool. Ah, the infamous barrel. This is the infamous barrel.
Oh, the worst? Does this crush kill you?
No, because the game does not tell you nowhere that you can control the barrels with up and down. Like,
Oh.
you don't hit any buttons.
So you're just kind of standing there?
Yes. And you have to hit up and down, and you don't know that. So you time out.
Oh, that's terrible. It's like being trapped.
Yeah, and a lot of people, when they were kids, didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, I got enough rings to go super for the boss. Yeah, Supersonic kind of trivializes a lot of this game. And I love it.
Yeah. What are they? Why are they making that noise? Oh, hello.
Because those are speed up tubes.
Oh, okay.
So, Knuckles sends us straight to the boss. And now I can jump high enough to hit him before he can even attack. Didn't stand a chance.
You didn't even need to go super.
No, I did, because you can't reach him unless you're super.
Oh, okay.
Because super
How are you
jumps
meant to
higher.
hit him otherwise?
He comes down when he picks up the orb.
Oh, okay, so he just has one.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I love Ice Cap.
Flip, you get a snowboard?
Just for this intro section. Gives you an instant 30 rings.
Yeah, that's way too much effort when they needed to.
That'd be cool.
It does. This does explain SA1 a bit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen little bit of this stage though, because it's the one everyone talks about. But so I'm a little bit familiar with it.
I love this stage. It's definitely my favorite one in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
And then it's
That
probably
was the only good ice stage.
Nah, Press Garden in Sonic Mania is pretty good. It's got great music.
Yeah, well, I feel like modern ice levels is like super terrible compared to like of these days, the olden days.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's basically just like if you avoid ice physics, it's fine for the most part.
Yeah.
Or like do ice physics really well.
Yeah, if you
Mostly
do,
it's just an annoyance.
if you still have some semblance of control, then it can be fine. Otherwise, oh dear lord.
Because I really like how Mario Galaxy handles like ice, where you can skate on it.
Yeah, that is probably Mario Galaxy probably has the best handling of it out of anyone. Ah, yes, back when the invincibility theme was also the super theme, so we'll be hearing this for a while.
Yeah. It's a shame because it's got like a clearly better theme, like the playing under the level.
Yeah.
That being said, as far as like super themes go, at least it's more interesting than like say Mario's one.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't get greedy, Nero. And this is why you don't get... Oh, thank God.
Oh, almost.
And that's when I realized, okay, nope, I'm getting out of here. That's fate
You're too
telling...
close.
No, that's fate telling me, okay, no more. So, push.
I do like how it is a potential reset for Super, like if you just wanted to deactivate it for a bit or something.
Yeah.
Just seeing him stand there.
It's just like, he's just standing there menacingly.
He is, because like you see his eyes, he's just got super warm, but he's not moving.
Meanwhile, I'm just ignoring the penguinators.
No one ignores the penguinators.
I do. I keep
That's
falling.
Oh.
At least the controls aren't as bad as Sonic 2's, where it's unable to control in the air.
Yeah. That is always the worst way, it's like you're forced into like that momentum.
Yeah. So here's me realizing, oh no, at this rate, I'm not gonna have the super for the boss.
Oh, that's sad. You need more coins or rings.
You know what's a nice attention to detail that I like? Look at Sonic's
What?
life counter.
Oh, flip. He's flashing. He yellow.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Good attention to detail.
Yeah, I do like that.
It's time to listen to Hard Times by the Jetsons.
Is that what this is like based off?
Yeah, this was an unreleased song by the Jetsons, band that Michael Jackson managed.
Jesus. This man really put it like his life into this.
You like Sonic?
Mm-hmm. He tried to put flipping, like, to do the music of flipping Harry Potter as well.
Did he?
He tried to, he didn't get to.
Well, yeah, I know he didn't get to for Harry Potter, but I didn't know that he'd actually tried.
Yeah. Instead, the Star Wars guy, John Williams, got it.
John Williams does a decent job for it, I think.
He's only done the first 3, then some other people took on the late ones. But yeah, you can actually. I've watched it more recently, and like, yeah, I can hear 100% it's John Williams because he has a thing with flutes that you can pick up on.
Yeah, he does. So certain composers just have like that one instrument that is like, yeah, that's them.
Yeah,
Like Yoko Shimamoto's is the violin.
yeah.
Tomoyo Otani is also the violin. And Tomoyo Otani, to connect it back to Sonic, is the modern composer.
Oh, cool. That does explain the increase of like violins.
Yeah, he was the composer all the way back from the older games too.
Oh, okay. Like how old?
Well, Jun Sonoi did Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes. I think the first one that Tomoyo Otani did, like, fully on his own was 3D Blast.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm probably wrong.
Also, I had like a mini panic attack when the thing broke. It's like, whoa. I'm not even the one playing.
Help. The thing with the face is throwing snowballs at me.
It doesn't have a face. It's like a little snowman.
I think that's the motif that they were going with. Now
no,
it's dead.
Coin. Oh, it's fine. We're good.
Look at that parallax scrolling in the background, just like how the ice.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting start of the song.
Yeah, this one is a lot slower than Ice Cap Act 1. I still like Ice Cap Act 1 more than this one, though.
I'll give my judgment after I've heard enough of it. Yeah, I'll say I prefer Act 1 as well, though.
I just like Act 1 more because it's more faster paced.
Yeah.
Like, this song does great both as fast paced and slow paced, but I just like it faster paced.
Yeah. The consistency.
Hello, Penguinator.
He's just smashed into Tails.
I was like, did you see that, Penguinator? He was a dick.
It's because you jumped over him, but Tails just got smacked.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had an attack. I just thought they walked into you.
No, they have jets.
Shout out to the Penguinators, best enemy.
Yes. Just from the name alone.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, let's go duper. And he has me thinking, oh no, am I trapped? Am I trapped? No, I'm not.
Oh, he's just walking.
And there it is, the infamous Eggman monitors.
What did they do?
They kill you.
Oh.
Instantly.
They straight up just exist to flipping trick you into breaking them.
Yeah. Tails really messes with these.
Yeah, Tails is pretty good at being a hindrance for these like very just gimmicky like platforms.
Yeah. I zoom.
Christ.
I know, I hate it. Tails, no.
You gotta flipping lose super just because of this.
I know. I did it. There we go. So now let's
Okay,
head up to the
we're
boss.
covering.
What is
What?
he doing?
Is that like his pushing animation?
That is his pushing animation. I did not remember
You know, like
that.
he was doing like some like little strutty thing.
He's got to get a good workout, good cardio. Right, and now to trivialize this boss.
So what is he meant to do before you kill him?
Spray ice on you through the ice stream and freeze you, and then crush you.
Oh, okay. You have to like that he themes his
He themes his mechs
his-
based on the stages, yeah. Puts a lot of effort into it.
Do you think he pre-plans this, or do you think he like just gets last-minute inspiration from what he sees?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
there is a line in Sonic Colors where he's like, with his speech, where Sonic's like, I know you're trying to be clever with this whole amusement park pun thing, but it's just coming off lame. And then Eggman goes, curse you, Sonic! Not only do you foil my plans, you foil my speeches as well. I work hard on them.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I believe it. I believe he
Mhm.
does. Like he
I believe he does too.
He is the Twitter user that gets angry at other people for scenarios that aren't actually happening.
Yeah. What on earth is his vocals?
Yep. This is the most obvious Michael Jackson vocal.
Yeah, I can 100% hear it. Yeah, I saw that. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. I love how that just cut perfectly with everything. Launch base is an interesting theme. It's not one I hear talked about too often, but it's also not one that I really care for too much.
Yeah, I can see it. Because like I only knew this existed like from like when you were talking about doing this.
Oh yeah, for the Knuckles playthrough.
Yeah.
A little bit of a backstory on that. So I've been recording these in the background while in a Discord call. I would play off the TV and I would have the Discord call on my computer, so then Discord's audio wouldn't show up on the recording. And the Knuckles playthrough, Kay and Mr. Bad were with me for the entire run of Knuckles. And then Sivart's, Mr. Bad, and I want to say Link's Paradox were with me for most of Sonic, if not all. No, and Boot. Boot was also with me for Sonic.
Bless him.
I think Boot was with me when I beat the final zone.
Okay.
I remember it was a Saturday night.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Instead, it was like 2 weeks ago.
That's foreshadowing they're doing it in the background. But also, I realized they changed the angle. So it's like you've gone around it.
Yeah.
That's real clever. I like that.
Now to speed up the music.
I forgot it did that.
Yeah, I always.
I think it sounds better.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds better. I was
I think
wondering.
the bass is really good, and the song could have focused on that more, and it would have been amazing.
I just find it interesting, like all the different music that's available in this game. I should mention, when you connect Sonic 3 technically has slightly different tracks.
Oh.
For example, Knuckles' theme is actually different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Knuckles' theme is different in Sonic 3 than it is in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably more familiar with that, I think. Because yeah, I wasn't ready for like this Japanese sounding thing he has now.
Yeah, I'll show you what it is once we finish the episode, because we're almost done. We're almost done with the Sonic 3 portion of Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Okay.
And I don't know if you want to record the Sonic and Knuckles portion yet.
I mean, I have no idea what time it is, but we probably could.
It is 10:30, and that one is another hour and a half, so we'd be here until my midnight.
Okay. I mean, that sounds fine.
All right, we can do that. Anyway, the Knuckles theme is sounds more Michael Jackson-esque in Sonic 3.
Okay, makes sense. What's interesting is how there was a strong like Native American aesthetic in like the couple stages back, but in Marvel Something Zone, whatever. But this one has like a kind of Arabian theme.
Yeah, I can hear that. I hate these frogs.
Like, I was mainly thinking with like the temple and stuff. I can kind of hear it a little bit with like the song, but not completely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because like these little buildings here. God, why are they so fast? They have no reason to be. They're just there to transport people.
Because Eggman's gotta get to places fast. I can't wait until we get into not Doomsday Zone, until we get to the Death Egg Zone and you see the Loopy-Loos.
Jeez.
Those are like the epitome of why,
though. Young Eggman was a different man.
He was. Right, and I think we're at the boss.
Okay.
See?
Oh, hello, Eggman.
He's carrying the boss.
Oh, I think I know what the boss is.
Knuckles fights two of them. Knuckles also has bombs.
Oh. Those could have been useful. Where did he get them from?
Eggman, probably.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Knuckles really is doing the bare minimum to help.
Well, I mean, he's working for Eggman.
I know, that's what I meant. He's like doing the bare minimum, like, to actually help Eggman. He doesn't fight you directly. He doesn't... Like, yeah. At best, he's just, like, local knowledge.
See, fighting one of these things is easy. Fighting two of them is a pain in the ass as Knuckles, because Knuckles can't jump as high as Sonic.
Uh-huh.
I'm just having fun.
Never let
it fall.
Remember, we used to do that with, like, balloons. When we were younger.
Yeah.
They'd fall slow.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing. Now for the completely different stage.
Oh yeah,
2.
this is different.
Yeah, this is more water themed.
There's too much water for my liking in this game.
Yeah, there's more water in this game than there is in Sonic. Sonic 2, that's for certain. But I will give him credit. Launch Base Zone is at least better in design and not as bullshit as Metropolis Zone.
Yeah.
I hate Metropolis Zone. And on the bright side,
what's Metropolis Zone again?
the third to last stage in Sonic 2.
Okay, yeah.
It's just a giant factory.
Yeah, I remember it now.
I love timing my hits with the music.
It's like you're playing a rhythm game.
Unintentionally. Okay, out of all the characters, besides Vector, who do you think would be the best at a rhythm game?
Oh. Besides Vector, because he's the only one with a music theme. So, I'm feeling maybe like Rouge.
I honestly think Charmy.
Oh yeah, Charmy would be. Oh yeah, no, because that gives him. Yeah, that's like a kind of a jovial type concept that I think would fit him.
He is the DDR king. Luckily, since I am playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I don't have to fight Big Arm as Sonic. But if I were playing Sonic 3 Complete, which is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but with like all this, like what's considered to be the definitive version of the game, it's a PC mod of the PC version on Steam. You would actually fight Big Arm.
The dude who did nothing but Arm Day.
He has no legs. For all he all he can do is arms. What do you think of Act 2's version of Michael Jackson going, go, go, go?
I'll be honest, I haven't really noticed the difference in enough tension.
It's the guitar beats are a little bit more bass heavy.
Oh yeah, I can hear it actually. Yeah, it's not the best theme. It's not terrible, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I'm like, yeah, this is the thing.
Drums in the old one? First one I meant. Was the drums in the first one?
They were less pronounced.
Yeah, it's like got some flipping Latin American vibes from it. Yeah, shout outs to flipping this most poppy sounding song.
Yeah, it's just so weird how this song pops up so much when compared to the other songs in the game. Like, I would say this even, like, just with how it stands out more than Ice Cap, in a way.
Yeah. It's very different.
It is.
Like, it feels like... You know what? If this was in, like, Toe Jam and Earl or something, this would be amazing. Because it's, like, just their style.
See, I've never actually played Toe Jam and Earl. I owned the Genesis, and I never played Toe Jam and Earl.
I've never played it, but I've, like, listened to the music because it's just, like, the most flipping hip-hop flipping thing ever.
See, I don't mind hip hop, but I don't know. I saw the gameplay of Toe Jam and Earl, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd like this.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. I think it's more like because it's got a bit of like social commentary stuff in it and stuff. Because it's like they're aliens that like go into Earth and they comment on like the weird things we do. But yeah, so it's more humorous, I'd say, than like a gameplay like actual good, solid game.
Good to know. Okay, going super this time so that I don't get killed by this thing.
Just for this one enemy. Oh, fuck this guy in particular.
Exactly. That just reminds me of something I just did in the Infamous 2 playthrough, because I finally got back to recording that. There was a guy with an RPG who kept hitting me, and it's like, okay, live capture you, live capture you, live capture you. Got to him, kicked him, just yelled, "Fuck you!"
Sweet revenge.
Yes, because he had killed me like 3 times. I can be vindictive.
Technically, this has not happened to me in this timeline, but I remember.
I had a vision.
Multiple. I kind of like slightly green Sonic.
Yeah, I kind of do too. All right, we're just about at the end of launch base. Okay. Spring.
Yes, go backwards. What are these pipes even holding?
They're holding up the Death Egg. This is all the fuel and everything you need. So here is the second to last boss of the Sonic 3 one.
I like it. It's just a defense. It's like his little base. Oh, that's cool.
Yep, you get to ride the Eggo-Matic.
I forgets to ride the clown car.
I mean, you really want to try that, Knuckles?
That whole scene was amazing. He's like bopped it. Boop. Like you couldn't just fly above him.
The Death Egg is launching. We must stop it.
Do you think Eggman's a fan of Star Wars?
Yes. Eggman is the epitome of you made this, I made this. I made this.
Wait, did we fight a second? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I thought we straight up killed it.
Well, it's because this would be the second to last boss in Sonic 3, because in Sonic 3, Big Arm comes out after this.
Yeah. Oh no, he shot you. Eggman did it.
He killed me in launch base.
I killed Sonic.
And now, I gotta actually fight the boss legitimately.
No super form to save you now.
Damn. Don't worry, this boss is a joke.
Yeah, I can see.
See? Bye, Tails.
He missed.
Punch. That just gets you, doesn't it?
It does. It's so silly. Because you 100% could just fly above him.
Yeah, I know. You
Like,
totally
he really
could.
he thought 100% thought that he was doing the best he could.
Knuckles ain't too bright.
No, he ain't. I also appreciate they gave him just his own unique fool animation. Like when it in that thing's falling over. Oh my lord.
Yeah, you can stun lock Eggman pretty badly in this form. See, Tails almost did it.
If only Tails did it.
And there you go. That beats the Sonic 3 portion because we don't fight Big Arm. So anyway, guys, gonna end it off right here. This has been Neronium.
And Kamara.
See you for the Sonic 3 and Knuckles portion of it when we go through the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game. But first,
Sonic
let's
3
watch
Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yeah, Sonic 3 Knuckles and Knuckles. So let's see the Death Egg fall, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to check out more classic Sonic fun, check out the top link for a playthrough of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis. And if you want to check out Sonic's latest adventure for 3D, check out the bottom link for a playthrough of Sonic Forces played on the Xbox One.